I was in sales, I would pretty much try everything to get a sale to the back end and, you know, work them. So we had this string for about 2.5 months where that was pretty much our tour base, were older people from, I don't know, 65 to 90 that would come in. And, you know, a lot of, you'd come in the morning and you're on point, you'd see a guy waiting 15 minutes before tour time and he's coming in on a walker or something and you're on point, you're going, okay, it's my one for the day. I got a challenge here, you know. Basically, what I'm going to do is just to cover the first one here on Too Old. I don't know if there's anything else I can flip this over, but just to show you what I used that was pretty effective, one of the closes. I'm basically at the back end of the presentation, and you've got a timeshare week on the board for, say, $20,000 that you're showing the customer. You've got your initial investment here. You've got your monthly, and you generally have your incentive or your first day benefits teed up in front of him, so he's looking at it. We worked at Marriott. We worked on grease boards, and you can do them on pads as well, too. Can you guys hear me in the back? I think this. No? Okay, now? Okay. So what I would do is, you know, you have pretty good rapport with people, and as you know, if you've been with them 2 to 3 hours, and especially if it's your only tour for the day, it might be longer than that because you want to make a sale. So I'm a firm believer that, you know, with good rapport, you know, you can pretty much say anything to your customer as long as you have a smile on your face. You're always considered polite, but you have good rapport, and people are going to like you based upon, you know, they've been with you for several hours. So you're at the back end. It's no, no, no. They can't afford the timeshare. They're too old for it. They've told you several times. The initial investment, no problem. Monthly, no problem, so they say, and the benefits, and you're trying to take the first day benefit and create the urgency. So just parting, I'd say, well, Mr. Jones, okay, I hear that objection quite a bit, and that's okay. But, you know, and you try normal things. The product's going to make you, you know, live longer. You're going to take more vacations, all those things. But it's really an actuarial close. An actuarial close, it's just kind of, you know, in the insurance industry, insurance salespeople base everything on the life insurance that they sell, the term, the whole life, on actuarial tables, all right? So basically, I would say the customer tells me that, no, I'm really too old for this. And I'll say, okay, Mr. Jones, how old are you, if you don't mind my asking? Okay, well, myself and Mrs. Jones, we're both 70 years old, okay? All right, that's great. Well, do you know, Mr. Jones, the current actuarial tables in the United States, if you know, people that are born today and, you know, lead a healthy life, et cetera, that statistically shows that as a male, you're going to live to be 84 years old. This can vary. It could be like 83, but just kind of watch that because in our country, predominantly the United States, it goes up every year, all right? So I'd say just, you know, you look like you're in pretty good health. You take good care of yourself. You look like you're going to live to be, you know, you got about 14 more years, Mr. Jones, all right? You know, I'm not trying to be blunt or anything, but, you know, maybe in 14 years, according to an insurance agent, you're going to roll a 7 or you're going to cash out in 14 years, okay? Now, you told me earlier that you have a son who's 40 years old, okay? And that's great. And you also told me that you had a grandson or a granddaughter that was 10 years old, okay? So basically, the math on this is 132 years if you total it. If you take the 132 years into the 20,000, Mr. Jones, this timeshare is going to cost you $151 a year plus the maintenance fee. It's just a simple reduced to the ridiculous close with an older person. And I found this is probably one of the most effective ways because you're really kind of, then you, of course, you know, you're getting in their hearts. You want to know the names of the children and the grandchildren in your warm-up and discovery. That's really, really key. If you're getting one a day, they're an older customer, you want to make your notes. You want to know the names of the children of Bill and the grandson Johnny, and you're out on the property and you're telling them and you're using the name. Well, you know, look, Johnny would really appreciate this, you know. And if you just tie the names and you tie the age and you get in the person's heartstrings, because this is an emotional sale and a logical close, and you get these people emotionally involved, that there's no bigger emotion for an older person than their family. So if you can connect the family, you can connect the years, and just take the total number of years that you have, divide it into the price of the timeshare, reduce to the ridiculous of what it's going to cost per year, and throw the same maintenance fee. Don't try to avoid the maintenance fee because you want to make it look too good at 151 because they're going to always remember the maintenance fee, all right? And just throw that out there. I think you might find that very effective closing more mature or senior customers. Thank you very much.